All right, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends live on Fox 26. I hope y'all are hungry. I hope y'all like to drink because we've got a lot in store for you today. We're at Latin Bites today, my first time here, but not my first time meeting the incredible Chef Ramos. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for the invitation, and welcome to Latin Bites.
Yes, Latin Bites. Tell everybody a little bit about Latin Bites before we get to the food. You guys have been here for a little while.
Yes, well, we've been 14 years in business. We started as a small catering company doing, from home cooking with my wife and my brother-in-law. And we started a tiny place downtown for our first brick and mortar place. And then we moved over here 2012. We've been ever since here selling Peruvian food here in Chimney Rock in the west side of Houston.
Yeah, right here in Uptown, really easy from the west side. And I love that you guys started, cooking at home. We're going to meet your wife in a little bit. But, they've won some awards. There's a really incredible food festival coming up we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about. But let's get to the food because, your dishes, I see your dishes around town.
So
people take photos of your dishes. Because they're very photogenic. And we're going to take a look at one of your most popular dishes that I've been hearing a lot about. What is this dish, Chef?
They're Instagrammable pictures. I guess that's the lomo saltado, our best-selling dish. It's made of beef tenderloin sauté in the wok, like Chinese style, and it's served with with rice and fries. Which is like a lot of combinations of Peruvian cuisine. You're gonna see fries and potatoes and rice involved, but this one has a soy sauce wine base that is charged and mixes in the smoke of the wok. So it's kind of very interesting flavors in there.
Yeah, a lot of interesting flavors. So you mentioned Peruvian. So tell everybody, Latin Bites, is it purely Peruvian or is there a little bit of...
We started as a Peruvian restaurant mostly because us being Peruvians is our biggest influence, but we Latin being more of a influence from Latin American. And that's how we started all these, catering small bites from Latin America. And that's the name, Latin Bites.
I love the name. Is that how you?
Yeah, that's how it came out. Starting a small bite for big parties, cooking from home, and then grew up into a large business as a catering, and then we turned into a brick and mortar.
All right,
Latin Bites.
I'm going to go into this sauce here because we love our sauces here.
Absolutely, the base for
We're very saucy.
And you're doing the right thing, mixing the potato in there with the
mixing,
sauce.
getting it. Oh yes, like the soy sauce.
You got the soy sauce, oyster sauce, a little wine vinegar.
Oh yeah,
it has all these Asian flavors, but at the same time, smoky with the wok. We saute that for quick. We saute so still the beef is medium rare, so it's charred outside and nice and red inside.
Yeah, and I love dishes like this too because they're very like kids. You can kind of edit it a little bit, and your kids are going to be happy. All right, Foodie Cam. Got another item on our Foodie Cam here from Latin Bites. Again, this is my first time here. Chef Carlos Ramos, award-winning chef. We're going to get to that a little bit here later, but I've heard this is a very popular dish as well.
Yes, this is Causa. In Peru, we do a lot of potatoes, like I was telling you. This is a cold dish mix of potatoes with lime juice and Peruvian chili peppers for the base. It has avocado, and it also has some crunchy calamari and shrimp. So it has all these. They have an olive mayonnaise that we made at home as well, and this is one of the favorites for people coming here.
Got a little bit of everything here,
absolutely.
Right?
Makes a lot of seafood, but we also have very different options. Beef, chicken, rice, pasta. Yeah. So it's a little bit for everybody.
Oh, I love this, and it's healthy too.
Yeah, ceviche. Like we're gonna get to the next dishes. Ceviche is one of them that are super healthy.
Ooh, now I want to show you guys this dish has a little bit of height.
Yes.
We've been fighting over this dish. This dish has been fighting for its life ever since it came out and it was getting photographed.
In the middle, there's tuna salad. In between two layers of that mashed potato that's cold, so it's like a cold salad.
There's tuna salad.
Yes, avocado.
Right, hold on. I'm gonna cut in the middle so you guys can see.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So
there you
potato,
go.
the tuna, avocado,
very nice.
olive mayo, crunchy calamari.
All right, I'm going in. I mean, is this now, did you put this dish together or is this a traditional
This
dish?
is a very traditional with
Yep.
a twist. You
Okay.
know, like for sure, traditional is served this at home, but it won't be presented this way.
Oh,
You know?
chef.
Yeah. Like.
Wait a minute, chef. Wait a minute.
Yeah, people love it. I mean, it's such a home dish for everybody. You know, like Peruvians, we love having this at home. You know, with our families, will be a big tray of this, and it's a little bit more simpler if we serve it at home. But since we have to serve it at the restaurant, we add, you know, the crispiness to contrast some textures in there.
Okay. The next time anyone is going to any kind of gathering, I would suggest figuring out how to make this.
And we make this also like little bites. So for catering, people ask, you know, let me make me 50 of these, 100 of these for a party, you know, and we make the little bite version of this, which is nice and cute, you know.
Oh my goodness. I would be somebody who would order
right?
the full-size one. All right, let's go to the foodie camp. Your dishes, we met recently at one of the Wine and Food Week events, and we were both judging, and we had such a great time. I had no idea that your dishes were so beautiful and vibrant and colorful. I'm so impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Katie Sippenstrolls, right?
Katie Sippenstrolls, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, speaking of color and vibrant, what are we looking at?
That's our trio ceviche. It's a sampler of 3 of the ceviches that we serve here. So on one end, we have the crunchy calamari there. That one has like creamy leche de tigre, which we'll get to. Also, it's like the citrusy marinade that, you know, kind of cooks the ceviche in a way. It has corn and fried yuca. The one in the middle is the most traditional one, Peruvian style ceviche, which is a plain limo pepper leche de tigre as well, some cancha, which is fried corn kernels. And the other one the third one has shrimp on top. That's called the fisherman, and it has like calamari, shrimp, and fish.
Now, seasonal, is your ceviche seasonal?
Yes, we have these 3 are always in the menu, and there's a few others that we change seasonally. You know, like in the summer, you know, people like to ask for, you know, other options for their ceviche. But yeah, for sure, this is a seasonal dish, and it's perfect for a diet. It's perfect for, you know, being in shape for the season. It's protein, very little carbs, but, you know, if you're watching yourself, you know, and, you know, seafood, which is delicious.
Now, can you order the dish just like this with the
Absolutely.
trio of ceviche?
No, you can order like trio, or you can order every single one on its own. And you have a family size too. You can order. People come in like want to have it for the whole
family
family.
style ceviche. I don't think I've ever.
It's like a tray.
Oh my goodness.
Very popular with the catering. You know, very popular when they come here for like larger parties. You know?
Okay, I've got to go in. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a little fork here, a little something. All right, which one is this?
So that's the fisherman. Now the leche de tigre is a mixture of seafood, you know, stocked with lime juice and chili peppers from Peru.
Yep.
And then in this case, it has calamari, fish, and
that's excellent,
shrimp, right?
Oh, that is excellent. Okay.
Absolutely.
And then this one.
That one is the leche de tigre limo, the most traditional type of ceviche from Peru.
Yep.
You know, and then that one will have a little crunch of the
cilantro.
Yeah, for sure, cilantro's in there. And then the third one will have the crunchy calamari with the yuca. That's yuca, crunchy yuca. And it's a creamy tiradito leche de tigre, which has a rocoto, which is a red Peruvian pepper.
They're all amazing.
Yes, thank you.
I would start my day with this every
That's
single day.
That's a really good way.
I mean, I truly would start my day
Absolutely.
if I was allowed. All right, foodie cam. Foodie cam. So many beautiful dishes. Oh, chef.
Okay, that's also a high one, so it's kind of.
We'll show you guys the height. Don't you worry. What is this?
That's called a leche de tigre, Latin-based leche de tigre. Now, leche de tigre, again, is the juice that marinates the ceviche, but in this case, it's a drinkable version of it. This is very good for like hangover. People will go after a party and go.
Hold on. You have a hangover cure.
We had a hangover cure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you can come with like any day of having it.
Are you advertising your hangover cure?
My hangover cure, absolutely. Come and try that.
You need to advertise it. Yes, absolutely.
If you had some still too many of the pisco sours, which is a cocktail, you know, the night before, you can come the next day and cure it.
Come the night before. Don't stay the night, but come over in the morning.
Absolutely.
And we'll get all right again.
Do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, and popular item on your menu.
Very popular because, you know, again, that's the base of the ceviche. So if it's the first time here, it's an experience, you just want to take a try of the juiciness of that ceviche, then you'll get these, you know. And this will come with plantain on top and some shrimp. And all this juice that you see here is what cooks the ceviche. It has little pieces of mahi fish and it also has some choclo, which is the Peruvian corn, and the
Mhm.
Peruvian fried corn kernels.
Oh, yes. And then I see these little
Those are the Peruvian
little
corn kernels.
Peruvian corn. These are big.
Yeah, those are like kind of like
Giant
hominy.
corn.
Yes, but they're sweet. Like not as sweet as the corn here,
Mhm.
but they're large.
Really good.
And these ones are crunchy. If you go around and taste those,
Yes.
those are more like bar snacks. Those are like deep fried for sun dried corn kernels, and then they're deep fried. They're crunchy Peruvian popcorn, they call it.
Now I noticed that you guys have happy hour during the week. So tell everybody about your happy hour.
So Monday to Friday, you come here between 4 and 6 p.m. and you can get a lot of discounted prices on our ceviches, and you get discounted prices on cocktails like pisco sour, like I was telling you, and we have also sangria and other cocktails that are available.
Of sangria,
yes, that's our red sangria.
Here we go. All right, now
and the white sangria.
Let's talk about sangrias because you put some sangria out in this town. You got to be kind of sure of it. Cheers. Yeah. How's your sangria? You pretty confident?
I would think it's pretty good. Yeah. I was a bartender before I was a chef, so I had my experience behind the bar as well. And this is a creation from my own recipe for the drinks as well.
That's so interesting, because there's not that many chefs there's a lot of chefs that have had experience behind the bar, but there's not very many chefs who still do it in the restaurant.
We had to, when we first started, create everything from scratch as far as our bar, so we have Monday happy hours also all day. Yeah. I just remember that.
Oh yeah, Monday happy hour all day.
Is the whole day. We try to introduce that as an advertising, kind of bring more
people. It's good for the hangovers from Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can come here on Monday morning.
And it's pretty good for the industry people as well.
Yeah.
We like to take care of our industry, fellas. And Monday is usually pretty good for
that's a fantastic. All right. Really fantastic. All right. I will try the white one.
Yes.
All right. Foodie
people
can.
love this one a lot. And it comes in on a 1 liter jar. And then you can
to go.
And to go nowadays. Yeah.
All right.
After the pandemic, now you can have drinks to go, which is amazing.
Speaking of drinks to go, Foodie Cam, this is something that I would certainly take to go. What is this?
This is very seasonal as well. This is called chupe de camarones. So, crawfish is very popular here. So if you like crawfish, then you're going to love this soup because it's made based out of crawfish and shrimp. And it's kind of like a bisque, if you were the same method to make it. Only this one is a little bit more Latin Americanized with, it has some fried egg, it has some potatoes, rice inside, it has some peas and carrots, to give some texture as well. And it has the pieces of the crawfish, some whole crawfish as well, that is in season, and some shrimp also to decorate. I'm thinking that if you like crawfish, like a crawfish dish, this is something you will definitely love.
This is a beautiful dish. Yeah. Certainly a popular one during crawfish season. Talk about your crawfish dishes in your season. Do you guys really get into it?
This is possibly the one. People like it. This is the one. We try to focus on a really good product, and this is the one we offer. I know there's not many places here that serve, or they specialize in crawfish, but they don't have a crawfish soup, especially no one like this. So
this is more of like a stew.
This is like, and it could be a meal on its own. You don't need like an appetizer before this. Like you can just do the soup and call it your day for the.
This is a chunky stew. Yeah, absolutely. This is all right. I'm going.
So it's creamy. Also, it's going to be creamy, but it's going to have a lot of flavor as well. Right? Am I lying?
Oh,
good stuff. One of my favorite soups, by the way. I love soups.
We will see you all later. The show is over. Oh,
this is really good.
My goodness.
Again, one of my favorite soups. I love soups. And I got to say, I have these once a week at least. And ceviche when I can, every time. It's a pretty good soup.
Okay. Seasonal though.
Yes.
So if I come here in December, I'm probably not going to be
We're going to have the version with shrimp.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Also,
the same base.
Yes. But if, we have available, as long as we have available, we can bring it, we'll serve it to you for your table. We'll do that.
I mean, I could eat this soup with anything.
Right.
I could put it with anything. But you've got some rice in here.
Party in,
and the egg.
Okay. Right?
I'm usually the talker on the show. I'm usually the one that doesn't eat, but we're just going to have to take a little moment. But this is, it's the kind of dish too. This is the other reason I like it. I could eat it hot. It's kind of a muggy day today.
Yes.
I could be comfortable eating this, or if it's cold outside.
Yes, very popular during cold season, but also, now that I could eat soup year round. I don't care. because I
Same.
love soup.
Yeah.
You know, so if it's a good soup, I'm gonna have it in summer.
Yeah.
100 degrees, I don't care. Soup is good.
Well, and you know that this works for you, so you mix up your base
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. You keep it consistent, so somebody like me can come in November and get my favorite
Absolutely.
soup.
Yeah. People come sometimes just for the soup, you know, because
I would be one of
they
those
enjoy it.
people. All right, Foodie Cam. I found my favorite dish of the day, y'all. Though this is definitely one to come here for. Foodie Cam has another incredible dish. Oh, baby.
Okay, so this is called Pescado a lo macho. It could be done with salmon, or it could be done with mahi here in this case. Served with shrimp. It has clams, mussels, potatoes, shrimp. Said also it has some calamari in it, and the base is going to be also a reduction, kind of like same profile as the soup. Soup is going to be a little bit more of a tomatoey flavor in it and peppers, but this one uses some of the Peruvian peppers as well, like the smoky flavor to it.
I love all your
Another
flavors.
lady.
All right, welcome. Welcome. Rita is the other half of
Yes.
Latin Bites, and we were talking a little earlier. You know, one of my favorite parts of the show is, you know, talking to people who started from their home, started from a home kitchen, and you guys started small and you built your way up, and I love seeing that. How you guys work together. How does that work?
Well, it's not easy
Yes.
working with your husband.
Working in general, is it really easy? You know?
Thankfully, I have another full-time job, and I come here for the weekend, so we don't really pass.
So you leave all the hard work to her. All right, I get it. I see how it is.
I think the thing is that we met at a restaurant,
Yes,
so
that's
we
true.
know the business. So it was kind of different because we met at AT, and we were working in a restaurant. We know how this business works, so it was kind of easy, you know,
Yeah,
to get
we have
together
this
in this.
ambition, you know,
Yes.
share that
Yeah.
passion as well for
Yeah.
service and food.
Exactly.
So, like I
Yes.
said, we met in Peru in a restaurant, and then we always had this vision and like dream of one day owning a restaurant,
Yeah.
and now
We fall in love with the industry.
love that. All right, speaking of falling in love, we have something on the Foodie Cam I am pretty sure our viewers are going to fall in love with.
oh, pollo a la brasa.
One of your most popular dishes here.
Yes,
Yes.
let's really explain
Yes,
this.
Rita, tell
It's another project that we have, our sister restaurant, right?
Yeah, we have a sister restaurant that we opened 4 years ago. Actually, today is our anniversary. For Chick House. So basically, what we do right there is a Peruvian style rotisserie chicken. So we marinate the chicken for 24 hours, and we made it in a rotisserie way. So we have an oven that we imported from Peru
Yes.
that we use charcoal.
Peruvian oven.
Yes.
I love that.
So
Peruvian.
you get all the smoky flavor from the charcoal, and it's really tender and juicy with the crispy skin on top.
Yeah, it also has, you know, in this case, we serve it with people come and ask, you know, do we have the same chicken that you guys serve at the other restaurant? So they kept asking. So one day we said, we need to put it in the menu. you know?
Yeah.
So like we brought it over here and we serve it as
you
well.
know you're doing something right when your customers start coming in and telling you the dishes that you want from you because
Yes.
they know that you're so good. And, you know, that's kind of what it's all about, right? It makes you feel good when your dishes almost are. Maybe your dishes people might know your dishes more than they know you.
Yeah, we love that. You know? Yeah. Like you said, that's what it's all about. You know?
Woo, this is a wonderful dish. You know, really hearty. You can definitely
Oh, yeah.
share.
This
take
is
it
several
home.
days. That's I have
Yeah.
a chicken right there,
Mhm.
and it's made in rotisserie style, Peruvian style, with a lot of spices.
Yeah.
It flavors. It has a infusion of beer, and it also has panca pepper, which is from Peru.
Mhm.
There's some plantains in this case.
Mm.
You can serve it with two sides of
Yeah,
your
you can
toast.
pick your own size. So if you want it only with salad, maybe.
Yeah, have a
We love it
yeah.
like that, yeah. You have a little fried rice, white rice, beans, whatever the
Mhm.
case is. You
Can't have
fry.
a plantain
Yes.
and not share. All right, Foodie Cam, a couple more items coming up on the Foodie Cam before we have a really cool announcement for you guys.
Yes,
Chef, tell us
we-
what this is.
This is this sir, our pastry chef Yamila Castro, who has worked with us for many years, created this dish. It's our tres leches, but it has also the infusion of flavors like pisco from Peru, and it also has Rum.
And Baileys.
It's in Baileys. Yes, I know. You remember better because that's your favorite.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But absolutely, yeah. People come and ask for the tres leches. We serve these, as you can see, also a small bite version for parties. So it will come in a small little plate, but it will be one of those squares that you see.
All right. So one of the things that Chef has been mentioning a few times is small bites.
Yes.
This is something that's intentional because you guys come from a catering background.
Yes.
However, I think it's also because they're very good at winning competition. Okay, we told you they were award-winning. We've got an award-winning dish to show you guys here on the Foodie Cam because next week is the 20th anniversary of Wine and Food Week, and these folks are once again going to be participating. Chef has won the top dish at the grand tasting.
One year we won the 2016. We won the competition with this dish that we're gonna talk about in a minute, and a couple of years after we won second place and third place. So this year I'm coming back as a judge.
Yeah,
and I love being there and enjoying the food because when you're as a chef working there, like
you can't enjoy.
I really appreciate the work that all the chefs go do with their A game for this event, which is amazing.
Yep.
But I love to enjoy this time from the other end, looking at the food and tasting and being able to, to have a good time with Constance here.
Yes, Constance McDerby, the brains, the genius, the force behind Wine and Food Week. Welcome to the show, by the way.
It's so good to be with you.
We're just looking at Chef's award-winning dish. We'll go back to that in a second. But that's a dish that's here year-round, right? So on your menu. So talk about the dish.
This is a tuna tiradito, which is made with ají tuna, yellowfin ají tuna. It has a passion fruit sauce at the bottom. It's served with a little bit of quinoa, black sesame seeds, sweet potato puree, and an avocado mousse. Also, it has a cucumber that's been pickled. And this is served. The way we served it at the competition was with a taro chip. So it was a one bite thing. But for the restaurant, we'll serve more like a plate, like a display so people can enjoy the dish as well here in the restaurant.
Now, Constance, this is a dish that won. And so now Carlos is coming back to be one of the judges at the grand tasting, as am I. Tell everybody a little bit about Wine and Food Week in the Woodlands.
Well, first of all, it's going to be a gem of a celebration because this is our 20th year.
20th year. We're going to have to cheers to that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to.
So I have this
Yeah.
one here.
So 20th year.
Thank you. And it's all things wine and culinary. And we meet people where they are. So it's a matter of like, if somebody doesn't know anything about wine, we don't want them to be uncomfortable because they can't pronounce it or they think they should be more sophisticated. Because people don't tell you how to drink coffee. They don't snub you if you put coffee with cream or sugar. And wine should be the same way. Your taste buds are your taste buds. So we have events for all of that to the serious collector.
So Wine and Food Week runs the week of
June 3rd to June 9th, with the public events kicking off on Wednesday with Wine Around the World Wednesday, and then we go into Get Frosted at Rose Way at the Peach Orchard, and that's going to be fashion show and designers and pop-up shops and this.
a little bit of wine you can probably get. So every night is, or every day is a different event.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everything from yoga, followed by bubbles and island-inspired breakfast bowls to the big wine rendezvous grand tasting and chef showcase, all presented by HEB all throughout the week.
Shout out to HEB.
Yes, indeed. Great partner for 20 years together.
Yes, no, that's a great thing. All right, so we're looking at a few of the wines. We're going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes, but we're looking at a few of the wines that are going to be featured during Wine and Food Week. Do you want to talk a little bit about them?
Sure. So we have Liberation. Well, there's Messina Hoff. Messina Hoff was at the very first year of Wine and Food Week. Paul and Merrill came and were part of our founding wineries that participated. So passing the baton to Karen and Paul Jr.
Love that.
Karen's now sitting on the panel for Ladies of the Vine. So she'll have one featured this year and they'll be at other things as well.
Shout out to Messina Hoff.
Yes.
Now, Liberation.
Liberation is a fun wine that's just a casual, everyday wine. So that'll be at Success and Savor on Friday night. It's an entry level into wine.
Yeah.
And again, another 20-year partner,
Yeah.
Alexander Valley Vineyards.
Love it.
Texans love their Alexander Valley Vineyards, and they'll be at all the events.
Love this. All right, so everybody, you can get your tickets. All you have to do is go to wineandfoodweek.com. Tickets are still available. You can buy tickets for, if you want my advice, just buy tickets for every event.
No,
And just make it like, you know, a vacation and just go every day. Don't go to work. Just go to drink wine and eat food every single day. No problem, you know.
That's right.
And then Chef and I will actually be at the grand tasting because we'll be judging. So we'll be seeing you guys there. And really quick, late breaking announcement. Welcome, Latin Bites and Chef Carlos Ramos to Houston Restaurant Week. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Of course, my mother, Cleverly Stone, one of your Hall of Fame honorees last year. Thank you so much. She was a longtime judge. And I am honored to be judging there as well. So thank you.
The
so
legacy
much.
continues.
Legacy
Second
continues.
generation.
We love feeding people. We love having you guys on, and we appreciate your support. Have a wonderful wine and food week. We will be there. Remember, guys, you can buy your tickets. The event runs June 3rd through the 9th. All right. I'm tired. I'm ready to drink. That Tres Leche is calling my name. We will see y'all for another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox 26.
Thank you so much.
See ya. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you guys. Ooh. Wonderful. Now, which one was this?
The Liberation.
Ooh.
Yep.